Just because it ended doesn't mean that the middle was inherently bad. I subconsciously thought that my acts of love were wrong, which in retrospect, they weren't. I realized that love that's genuine, selfless, understanding, and virtuous is the right kind of love, and just because I realized later on that the timing was wrong doesn't mean that the intent was. It'll actually be a disservice to her and myself to believe Satan's lies that tell me that I did something evil or I was only being selfish. And yes, I did rebel, but I also should remind myself of the times when I did obey. It took me a while to realize, but not all relationships that end are attributed to a lack of love or poor behavior. Sometimes it's merely a way to love even more freely, deeply, and selflessly. Sometimes surrender is one of the greatest acts of love. The chains in my heart that bogged me down with incorrect, guilty criticisms are getting looser. And I think it's time for me to look back with a gentle smile and say to myself, you loved well, selflessly, kindly, thoughtfully. And you don't have to beat yourself up for the mistakes you did anymore. Yes, you could have done better. But remember, unfulfilled promises don't discard the heart and intention of wanting to fulfill it. Sometimes rejection from God is redirection to something else greater. And in 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4 it says, love is patient, love is kind, love is selfless. And objectively, if I take away the biased, negative, self-harming thoughts, I'd say I follow that verse pretty well. See you tomorrow for day 6.